So the last two to be brought forward. They're under starters orders. Racing, it's a picture perfect beginning. Don't Outdoors coming across from the outside. Has the early speed and she wants the lead. So it's Don't Outdoors in the blue jacket with gold sleeves. On the inside, Too Much Bling, green with purple sleeves. Behind that one is a stablemate in the black cap. And that is Musical towards the outside into the storm. Races three wide, now goes third with a circuit to go. Then there's Leopard in the Valley. And What You Think is the trailer as they head off towards the 5 furlong marker. The opening quarter, a conservative 26 and 2. And it's What You Think, who now goes on and grabs the lead, opens up a length and a half to Don't Doubt Doris, pulling absolutely double on the inside of Too Much Bling. Then there's a break of a length and a half before we get to Musical. Three back to What You Think, and Leopard in the Valley are the back pair. As they round the far turn and head up the hill towards Brigade House. It is Don't Doubt Doris who has retaken the lead now from Into the Storm, who goes backwards. Too Much Bling runs a good race to be third. There's a break of 3.5 to Musical. Into the Storm is hard ridden, so too is Leopard in the Valley. After a half and 52 and 1, they come to the quarter pole. And Don't Doubt Doris is the one they have to catch. In front by a length and a half. Anderson Trotman yet to press the go button. Too Much Bling is hard ridden. Into the Storm staying on. So too is What You Think is on the outside. There are no more turns. And Don't Doubt Doris is in command under strong drive now. Asks to go and win her race, and she responds the way her favorite should. On the outside, What You Think is staying on. Leopard in the Valley also staying on. But you can sing this field a lullaby. They've been put to bed. Don't Doubt Doris in front by 2. Close for second between What You Think and Into the Storm. Leopard in the Valley rounds out the top 4. The winner stops the clock in 1:37 and 4.
Dent is the last one to come forward. And immediately, Stardom Batson raises the red flag, the saddle. And the gates are open from the inside. It's Amber Rush on the inside, Company on the outside is the Awesome Fox. So the race by the 5 furlong pole, and the Awesome Fox assumes the lead. Opens off by a length from Amber Rush, ranging up on the outside. Comes the Iron Lady making a return off for more than 900 days off. In fourth position is Lady Intent. Down along the rail comes Firecracker. Then there's Nutcracker. Look Me in the Eye is the back marker. Just going by that one is Rears My Interest. They race down towards the 3 furlong pole. The quarter's been done in 25 and 2. And on the inside, it is none other than change the guard on the outside. It is the Iron Lady who sticks that one head in front. Coming back on the inside is the Awesome Fox sitting chilly in the pocket. It's none other than Amber Rush. Another 5 lanes back to Lady Intent under tremendous pressure. Firecracker has a lot of work to do. So too does Nutcracker. They race back towards the quarter pole. They're just about to round the top of the turn. And it's a 3-horse affair in between horses. Here comes Amber Rush once again by the turn for him. And it is the Awesome Fox who picks it up. The Iron Lady is calling it the afternoon on the outside. Amber Rush trying desperately, but it is the Awesome Fox and Rush really used by a length and a half. Amber Rush will have to be content for second, having done a half in 50 and 2. They're going to stop the clock in 1:06 and 2. Second position comes Amber Rush. Third is the Iron Lady. Good run from that one. Fourth on the inside. You can split the crackers, whether it be Nutcracker or Firecracker. In a moment, I have a recap for you.
So he raises the red flag. And he sends them racing for the third race on today's program, going a distance of 7.8 furlongs. And quickly into stride is Martha Bray. So it's Martha Bray in front. From on the outside is Top Cat. Tucking into the third position is Pretty Princess. Along the rails comes Stevenson's Thunder. Then comes Aquila. Then third from last is Running for Joy. Then on his outside is Zara, and the back mark is Imagine That, as they come into the clubhouse turn for the first time. They've done the first quarter in 26 and 1, a very, very slow time. They passed the 5.5 furlong marker. And out front is Antonio Bishop. On Top Cat, on his outside is Pretty Princess. Tucking into third now is Martha Bray. In fourth position is Stevenson's Thunder. Along the rail comes running for Joy, and Imagine That continues to be a back marker as they pass the 4 furlong mark. And it is Top Cat still in front, very easy by a length and a half from Pretty Princess, who goes up to join it. Martha Bray now is in third. Coming on the outside is Zara. Then in fifth position, coming on is Imagine That. Also joining now is Stevenson Thunder, Aquila, and Running for Joy will have a lot of work to do. They've done the half in 52-2 with just about a furlong and a half to go, and Top Cat comes on a bit of pressure, but it goes on beautifully. Top Cat continues to lead as they come into the lane, and it is Top Cat swinging wide on the outside. Here comes Stevenson's Thunder. Pretty Princess is along the rail, but Top Cat is hanging on tenaciously to that lead. It is Top Cat in front, running green. It's Stevenson Thunder, but Top Cat should get home. A little banging on the ringside, but Top Cat gets home from Stevenson Thunder. Young Crony did very well to stay in the saddle on Pretty Princess. Then came Aquila, Zara, Imagine That, Running for Joy, and the one who lit the wine glass is Martha Bray. They stopped the clock in 1:37-1. In a moment, we'll have the official placings for you.
Someone's a bit agitated. And away they go. Sebastian caught a flyer and he sprints ahead, but how you like this name, and Sebco? The three market leaders race to the 5 furlong marker and nothing separates them. And coming across from the outside, it's Sebco. He may have checked how you like this name back to third as the race up the back stretch. As the first four position, it's Sebco and Sebastian. They have 2 lengths on how you like this name. The lone 3-year-old Quality Star is fourth. Then there's Preacher Boy. To the outside of Preacher Boy goes Carbon Copy. And the lone filly, newly equipped with her blinkers, Andele Julia trails as they get over the top of the hill. It's Sebastian and the green blinkers of Sebco, and these two have been together from the word go. They've now put 3 on how you like this name with a quarter mile left to travel. Ricky Walker is trying to get Quality Star into contention, so to Carbon Copy, Preacher Boy, and Rashid Hughes is telling Julia to hurry up as they come to the corner, and it is still Sebastian who's asked to quicken, and he has a lot more to offer as he battles with Sebco, and here comes Preacher Boy 3 wide. Sebastian's answered every call that Sebco does, but Preacher Boy, his stablemate, comes up, and Sebco goes down. Preacher Boy picks it up in the meantime, and he's going to go on to win. Preacher Boy wins a marred-filled race from his stablemate Sebastian. Then came how you like this name, Carbon Copy, Andele Julia. Then came Quality Star, and Sebco got up, but Beckles did not, as they come home in 1:06-1. In a moment, a recap for you.
Racing, a little bit of bumping as they leave the gate and come off the chute and onto the main course. Bourbon Street has on his running shoes this afternoon, and he's the one who will bring them onto the main course. Towards the outside is Only on Sunday, who's prominent, and on the inside, John 316 is pulling double. Janat's Gold, the pre-race favorite, sits in 4th on the rail. Then the outside is Double Noble. 3 wide is Gold Mine, as Only on Sunday goes very wide and takes Gold Mine with him, and Even Stevens is the back marker. The opening quarter, a hasty 24-3 as they go past the 5 furlong pole. It is Bourbon Street in front by a length and a half. From on the inside, John 316. Janat's Gold cruising up on the outside to go second. There's a break of 4-9 to the Only on Sunday as they're around the far turn. Then there's Double Noble, Gold Mine, and Even Stevens is still the back marker. Over the hill, 3 to run. And it's Bourbon Street, yet to see a rival, but you'll see one soon. As Janat's Gold goes straight by him and picks it up now. Janat's Gold opens up by a length and a half. From on the inside, Bourbon Street staying on in second. Then there's John 316 third. As they come to the quarter pole, Janat's Gold in front by 2.5. On the inside, Bourbon Street is next. Only on Sunday is third. John 316 is next. Then comes Even Stevens from the back of the field. Double Noble is the last one into the stretch. And Janat's Gold has no challengers. He's in front by 4. On the outside, Only on Sunday, trying desperately, but he'll only be second. Janat's Gold is going to make this a procession. He's going to win as he wants. Wins it now by about 4 or 5 lengths from Only on Sunday, who tried desperately. Even Stevens closed well to grab third. Bourbon Street rounds out the top 4. The winner stops the clock in 1:37-3. In a moment, we'll be back to recap for you.
They're trying now with Debonair David. Starter raises his flag and he sends them racing for the sixth race on today's program. The Bush Hill Handicap going a distance of 1570 meters. And quickly into stride is No Not Again. From on the outside is Mascara. Between horses is Discreet Lass. Tucked in along the rails comes Ciroc. Then comes between horses is Dynamite. On the outside is Soul to Soul, Debonair David. Then comes Brigadier Wood, and Inspired Adventure is the back marker as Soul to Soul goes wide again in the bend. As they go now with just about 5 furlongs to go. They've done the first quarter in 25-3, and Anderson Trotman has No Not Again in front by a length and a half from Discreet Lass. Beautifully moving along the rails is Debonair David. On the outside comes, that one is Mascara. Then between horses now comes Dynamite. Soul to Soul. Brigadier with an Inspired Adventure continues to be the back marker. As they go just about 3 furlongs to go, and Ciroc tackles that one is No Not Again. In third position is Debonair David. Discreet Lass is in fourth position. Here comes Dynamite with his run. But as they go now with just about a furlong and a half to go, and it is Ciroc who hits the front. No Not Again is in second position. Debonair David is in third. Here they come spinning out of the turn, and it is Ciroc in front on the outside. Here comes No Not Again, No Not Again, and Ciroc. They're neck and neck, stride for stride. No Not Again hits the front and punches away. No Not Again wins it. From Ciroc, in third position was Debonair David. Dynamite was fourth. In fifth position was Brigadier Wood. Inspired Adventure, Soul to Soul, Discreet Lass, and the last one to hit the wire was Mascara. They stopped the clock in 1:36-2. In a moment, we'll have the unofficial placings for you.
They're off in the Garrison Savannah handicap, and the field of 6 all came away pretty well for their mile and an eighth journey. Anson Trotman decides to put Arrowhead at the head of affairs, and he opens up with the gelding by a length and a quarter as his stablemate bookends the field. It is Arrowhead who swings into the stretch for the first time on top. The way oppressed Refire sits to the outside of Warren Grant second and third. Zip Code is fourth. Donegal did it fifth, and Bishop buys his time with the People's Champion Butterfly sixth and last. They come to the stretch for the first time. Past the stands, and it is Arrowhead who gallops along in front by a length from Refire. Warren Grant sits third. They're racing into 2 groups of 3 past the 5.5. The opening quarter was 25-4. It's Arrowhead in front from Refire. Warren Grant sits third, and she pays close attention past the 5 furlong marker. Butterfly is now out of last, so she's past 2. Donegal did it, and Ricky Walker and Zip Code trail up the back stretch. They go, and it's been Arrowhead from the word go. 50 flat for the half mile as they race over the top of the hill. They got to come and get Arrowhead, who's now opened up 2 on Refire. Warren Grant is third. Butterfly and Bishop are trying to get closer. They're in Indian files. They race over the top of the hill to the 3 furlong marker. And Arrowhead is trying to give them the slip. He's gone for home with Anderson Trotman. Refires all in from second. Warren Grant is third. Butterfly has to do better with a quarter mile left to go. And Arrowhead is still in cruise control under the 2 furlong marker. They come. And it's Anderson Trotman and Arrowhead. Refires trying to come after him with Hughes. Here comes Butterfly and Bishop. They're third. Refires fourth as they turn for home. And it's Arrowhead still going. Refire comes to attack. Butterfly comes 3 wide as they come inside the final furlong, and Arrowhead is digging down for all he has. Refire's trying to get on turns. Butterfly's trying to fly late, but Arrowhead is going to take them gate to wire. A water turned into wine performance from Arrowhead. Refire was second, Butterfly was third. Then came One Grand Zip Code, and the last one home was Donegal. Did it in 1:51. And in a moment, a recap for you. Sorry, 5 non-starters. So we have a full field, and they're off in the main guard handicap. And as they start to sort themselves out and come onto the main course, King of the Valley and Royal Flush will tussle early for the lead. So it's Royal Flush to the inside. Her prominent white face glistens in the absence of light as she leads from King of the Valley. Solid Gold Tucks in third. Super Heights is fourth. Then there's Captain Hastings. Mary Stewart sits to the outside of Guest again, no fly zone. Then there's Summer again, Devil's Candy, and the stablemates at the back of the field, Forgotten Romance and Time to Pray. She's about 14 lengths off of Royal Flush. as they went through the opening corner in 25 flat. So King of the Valley goes to pick it up from Royal Flush up the back stretch and quickly puts a length and a half on Royal Flush. Now 2 lengths. Royal Flush starts to plummet as she blocks third as Super Heights races into fourth. Now Royal Flush is fourth. Super Heights races into second. Solid goes third. Royal Flush fourth down towards the inside. The favorite, Captain Hastings, is fifth. He has about 5 lengths to make up as he races to the outside of Summer again. Then there's Mary Stewart, 3 furlongs from the money. And King of the Valley goes for home. It's King of the Valley in front. Super Heights goes with him. There are 2 clear of Solid Gold and Royal Flush as they race down the hill with just over a quarter mile left to travel. And Super Heights has picked it up. King of the Valley second. Royal Flush tries to re-rally. Solid Gold's there as well. In between horses is Summer again from the back of the field as he comes after the dueling leaders. King of the Valley, who comes back and tries to re-break from Super Heights in between horses. And here's Ricky Walker and Summer again as they come inside the final furlong. And it is still Summer again who's trying to lug in, and King of the Valley's fighting on. It's Janelle Holder and Summer again. And Janelle Holder is going to hand in his maiden certificate aboard Summer again from King of the Valley. Then came Super Heights, and Mary Stewart was the last one, was fourth in 136 and 4. In a moment, a recap for you.